Do people know where you're at? We've been talking about Paul these last few weeks, and really the basis of this whole Freaked Out series has been found in Philippians chapter 4. And when Paul was writing, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. And when he was writing this set of scriptures, we talked about how he was actually in prison, and he was chained to a Roman guard. Now, I don't know who else was in this prison, but one thing that we know for sure in reading Paul's writing, that everyone around him, they came to know who he was. They came to know what he was about. Because Paul said they came to know that he was about furthering the gospel of Jesus Christ. They knew that because of who he was. They knew that because of what he said. They knew that because he sat there chained in prison saying, rejoice in the Lord always. So do people know who you are? Do people know what you're about? Is it so much inside of you that it comes out of you in such a way that it affects people in that way? And not just when life is good. Because remember, Paul wrote this in prison. He didn't write this from a mountaintop when life was good. He didn't write this when his ministry was just absolutely on fire and he was doing what he just always desired to do. He wrote it in prison, chained to a guard. But he stayed consistent. His perspective was right. It was on the right things. And he didn't allow his circumstances to steal that blessing or to keep that blessing from him. He chose to do what he was called to do regardless of the environment he was in. And because of it, they knew who he was. So, do people get it from you? Do they know who you are? If not, challenge yourself. Put it out there. Whether you're on a mountain, whether you're in a tough spot, let people see Jesus. It'll change their life. This has been a CPC Minute.